Hi and welcome for a new video. In this video I'm going to unbox the third smartphone and it is Huawei Honor 8C. I have previously done the unboxing of Asus Zenfone Max Pro M2 and LG Q Stylus. Those videos are already up on my channel. So this smartphone was launched in the month of December 2018 and is fairly new and is also in the same price range as the previous two smartphones. Before cutting the seal open, let's first have a look at the specifications of the Honor 8C. It offers a lot of great features at a very small price. So it has octa-core processor, 4GB of RAM with a storage of 32GB. In terms of camera, it has a dual camera setup in the rear with 13 megapixel plus 2 megapixel. On front, it has 8 megapixel camera. Another noticeable thing is its battery, which is 4000 mAh. Now let's cut the seal open. Usually I would skip this part, but this time I am going to go ahead with it. The top of the box is slightly tight, thus I am going to use two hands to get this out of the box. Right after removing the top of the box, you will see this. The very first thing will be your smartphone, which is wrapped in some sort of plastic cover. I will get it out from this. The front of the phone is nice and looks premium. Wow, the back is really outstanding. Looks really fantastic. I have personally never looked at such beautiful and awesome phone. Just look at the color pattern. It is just wow. To make it look even more clear, I will remove this sticker. I hope the adhesive is not as strong, because the one on the LG Q Stylus was so terrible that I ended up scratching the back of it. Now, before moving further, I would like to show you the remaining in-box items. So, noticeably the very first thing we have is a SIM card removal tool in the box. In the same box, we have a screen guard. And also a silicone back cover which is transparent. It is nice to have these two accessories in the box. Lastly, we have a charger and a USB cable. In paperwork, we get warranty card and user guide. Here is a small glimpse of the warranty card. Now on to the user guide. It has tutorials on inserting SIM card and SD card on the right page. On the left page, it has labeling of all smartphone components. Let us also have a closer look at the charger. As you can read on the specifications, it has an input of 0.5 amps and an output of 2 amps. Now let's move on to the phone's physical aspects. Later, when all this is over, I will add my opinion about this phone. There are two cameras on this Honor 8C. They are placed vertically in the top left corner of the phone. Below the cameras, we have a flash. The fingerprint sensor is on the center. On this bottom side of the Huawei Honor 8C, we have a microphone, micro USB port and the speaker grill. The SIM card tray is on the left side of the smartphone, that is on the opposite side of the camera setup. On the top side, we have just the noise cancellation port and the 3.5mm audio port jack. Entry-level and mid-range smartphones still come with these audio jacks. The power button and the volume buttons are on the left side of the front-facing smartphone. Then this is the front side of the phone. While I describe the features here, I'll let the smartphone boot so that it saves some time for us. So this is a smartphone with a 6.2-inch screen size and has a notch. From left to right, inside the notch, we have a LED flash for front-facing camera. Then we have some sensors. In the middle, we have a receiver to hear the other side. Then we have the front-facing camera itself. Basically, this is a smartphone with a 19:9 aspect ratio. Not my favorite type of aspect ratio, but it is there. So the first boot is finally over now, and this is how the display looks like. It has its own custom UI. The icons are medium sized. You can anyway adjust the screen size if you want. You can adjust the size of the icons. Like I have previously said, this is a phone with an aspect ratio of 19:9 and a screen size of 6.2 inch. Because of the aspect ratio, the phone's display is long but not wide. This is fine for playing games, but not for YouTube or any other video apps. On the drop-down menu, we have these following shortcuts. Only one thing's unique here is this Huawei Share shortcut. I don't know what it does for now. I'll check that later. Definitely, for sure. On the second screen of the home screen, we have these following apps. Some of the apps like HiCare, Health, Honor, and Honor Club are all Huawei exclusive apps. We have a separate folder for tools. We have a notepad, email app, and more in this. One interesting thing is this party mode app. Let's open it. So basically, this app connects multiple phones with each other and plays the music in sync and creates an experience of a music system. And the music is played at the same time on all the phones. So basically, yes, it creates a music system effect. In the tools folder, we have this following apps. First, we have this app for contacts, then weather app is followed by a calculator. In second row, we have sound recorder, FM radio, and torch. In third row, we have game suit, mirror, and compass. The additional apps that are in the tools folder's second screen are backup, phone clone, downloads, and SIM toolkits. Now let's go to the settings screen. This is how the settings screen of Huawei Honor 8C looks like. I will be here for a few seconds before going to the About Phone section. In this phone, in order to go to the About Phone section, we have to go to System. Here you can get a lot of information related to software and hardware. After About Phone, let's have a look at the internal storage of the phone. So I have purchased this 32 GB variant. Out of this, 22.85 GB of free space is available. Most space is taken up by the firmware. So until now, we were looking at the physical and software related stuff of this phone. Now I would like to add few points about how I feel about the different things of this phone. First, I will start with the looks of the Huawei Honor 8C. This is one of the most beautiful phones that I have ever seen till now. In last 5 years, I may have bought and used 70 something phones, but this one is hands down most beautiful among all those phones. One thing that is adding to the beauty is this color pattern. It is perhaps this color only that is adding to the beauty. There is no doubt in it that almost all Huawei smartphones are beautiful, but this one is hands down the most best looking smartphone that I have ever seen till date. I still have to unbox this Huawei Honor 8X, so my opinion might change after opening this box. The thing is that almost all Huawei phones are really good looking, and I hope even the Huawei Honor 8X is also good looking. In fact, some people who have used Honor 8X have said that it is good looking. I know there are reviews available in the internet, and I could actually see the 8X before unboxing if I want to, but I do not want to kill the surprise. So in this case, I will wait. But I cannot say the same about the front screen of the Huawei Honor 8C. This is just like every other smartphone in the market in this particular price range. It is above 6 inch and has a notch like every other smartphone. The display is towards the lengthier side instead of being wide. This makes a smartphone easy to hold despite being 6.2 inch in size. This phone does not have edge-to-edge display like those expensive phones in market. This gives you some room to hold your phone comfortably, especially while gaming. PUBG is all the rage right now, right, isn't it? So I have this Asus Zenfone Max Pro M2 with me, and you can see that there is almost no difference in the way the front side looks. The notch, the screen size are almost same. When I keep the backside of these phones side by side, you'll see that the Honor 8C looks really fantastic. Not that Asus Zenfone Max Pro M2 doesn't look good, but comparatively the Honor 8C is awesome. Similarly, the Honor 8C stands out against the LG Q stylus. In fact, you cannot even compare the back of these two phones, especially when it comes to looks. The design of LG Q stylus' back is really generic, not impressive at all. Can't say the same about the front here, just like I could not say anything about the fronts of the Asus Zenfone Max Pro M2 and the Huawei Honor 8C. In case of the front, the story is completely different. I love the way the display of LG Q stylus is designed. It's more like a Note series. The display is wide. Yes, the display is 6.2 inch. It is very similar to that of Honor 8C, but since it is wide, it is really different and serves a unique purpose. I personally prefer a wide display. It is because it makes it really good for reading ebooks, watching YouTube and other stuff. Also, there is no notch on LG Q stylus, while there is certainly on Honor 8C. This makes full screen viewing on Honor 8C really not that interesting, and it makes viewing full screen on LG Q stylus really interesting. LG Q stylus has many more advantages compared to the Honor 8C. The LG Q stylus has IP68 rating and has military grade design, which makes it a very tough smartphone. I will discuss this in depth in a future video. For now, I'll compare the Honor 8C with another smartphone. This another smartphone that I have with me is Moto E5 Plus. I have finished the unboxing, but I have not yet uploaded the video on my channel yet. It will be up soon in just a few hours, maybe next day. So as you can see, I have kept the Honor 8C and Moto E5 Plus side by side. Again, Honor 8C looks really beautiful compared to the Moto E5 Plus. The back of Moto E5 Plus is not dull. It is also beautiful in its own sense. It also has unique texture and shine on it. Because of the 5000 mAh battery that Moto E5 Plus has, it has started to use it as my daily driver already. So yes, it is currently my daily driver. I use it as my personal phone. So I might be a little biased when it comes to Moto E5 Plus. Moto E5 Plus is slightly thick compared to the Honor 8C, and this is so because of the battery on E5 Plus. This is not any kind of issue, but still it counts when you compare it with the Honor 8C. Otherwise, it is easy to hold. Now let's compare their fronts. The Honor 8C has larger screen size compared to the E5 Plus, but E5 Plus has wide screen and does not have a notch on it. I prefer a phone without a notch always. This is just my personal experience and my personal preference. I like wide screen phones without notch. Performance wise, it seems Honor 8C is better, but still I have to test it further to give any conclusions on it. Then the another smartphone that I have is this Redmi 6 Pro, almost same price. It will be interesting to compare them both, and I will be doing that. So this is how the backs of these phones look like. They both are completely different in terms of design. The Honor 8C is really remarkable, while the Redmi 6 Pro is dull. The design of Redmi 6 Pro is really generic. There is nothing that special in it. It looks nice, there is no doubt in that, but the Honor 8C is hands down most beautiful smartphone, and you can see that yourself in this particular video. I have them side by side. From the front, this is how them both look like. The Redmi 6 Pro has a smaller screen size compared to the Honor 8C. They both have notch. I do not find any difference in the transition speed of both phones. Only a speed test would be able to tell the difference. Now, how could I live without comparing the previous iteration of this phone? Yes, I am talking about the beautiful Honor 8C. This is the phone that used to be the most beautiful before the launch of Honor 8C. Yes, I am right now
on a buying spree. This is because I took a year-long break from YouTube. This is why I bought Honor 7C, and I also wanted to compare it with the Honor 8C and other Honor smartphones. So right now you are looking at the backs of both these smartphones. They are here right in front of you. You can see they are really very different to each other. Now this is how their fronts look like. Here also them both are very different. Obviously the Honor 8C is really damn beautiful and Honor 7C than Honor 7C, but the beauty is lost with time. As far as speed is concerned, I think personally that the Honor 8C seems to be faster right now. Again, a speed test will be good experiment that would clear the clouds on the performance of these two phones. I mean, I'm talking about the Honor 8C and the Honor 7C. Then I would also like to add another smartphone. This is also from Huawei. It is Huawei Honor 9N. It used to be at the price of Honor 8C. Now the price has come down and it is available at a lesser price. Compared to the Honor 8C, the Honor 9N is small and the design is totally different. Both are beautiful, no doubt, but the design are different. One has glass back, the another does not. The Honor 8C has beautiful color pattern, while the Honor 9 has a glass back. So different sources of beauty are there for both. From the front, both have notch. The fronts of both are in front of you. You can see the difference for yourself. The unboxing of 9N is actually done and the video will be up on my channel. I have to do editing and all. As soon as the editing is done, I will upload the video on my channel. Maybe it will take some time, but it will be up soon. As soon as I finish, I'll do some speed tests. As far as the performance difference between the phones is concerned, I'm unable to tell the difference right now. It will become clear after the speed test. So this was my unboxing and some quick comparisons with other smartphones, and this was also accompanied by a review. So this video will be followed up by a lot of speed tests. So stay tuned, subscribe to my channel, and yeah, stay tuned. Thanks for watching.